Good afternoon, and welcome to the December 2nd edition of The Pulse. I'm Madeline Spina.
And I'm Sean Hickey. This week on The Pulse, we get a behind-the-scenes look into the preparation behind Manchester's most popular holiday tradition. And we also spotlight another November event that takes the stage in Bailey Auditorium. We have all that and more on this episode of
The Pulse. There's an amazing variety of courses available at Manchester High School. Everything from psychology to percussion and art to tools and materials. But Lucas Lurch visits the science corridor to see one class where students choose the focus on their learning.
Located in the science hallway, room 285 provides a space for students to freely research a diverse range of scientific studies. The 2 or 3 year course is full of enthusiastic students from different levels.
I am comparing a guided meditation session with a placebo herbal stress supplement in acute psychological stress reduction. I've gotten a lot of insight into what research can look like in college and even after college. I've met some really great professors who have helped me along my way, and it's given me a lot of perspective into what my future could look like.
This course follows a different system from traditional classes. Dina Watson, a first-year student, analyzes the benefits of taking a class with an alternative grading system.
I always had an interest in science, specifically in environmental science, so I kind of wanted an opportunity to really delve into science outside of just like taking tests and memorization.
This class provides students with the opportunity to develop thinking strategies in research topics that they're most passionate about. If you're interested in enrolling, be sure to consult your counselor for more information. From The Pulse, this has been Lucas Lurch reporting.
We wish these scholars of science the best of luck as they continue their independent research studies. We move now across the building to Bailey Auditorium, where the annual fall play took place this past month. Ella Golas gives us a glimpse behind the curtain to witness the glow that was this year's production of Radium Girls.
On the evenings of November 17th, 18th, and 19th, the Drama Club at Manchester High School held their annual fall play, which this year was Radium Girls.
Each gave $1 to support humanitarian research with radium.
This play is based on real-life events that took place in the 1920s when factory women were poisoned by radium while working. For Sophia Jones, it was an especially important night as she took on the role as one of the lead characters, Grace Fryer.
I think this was a really challenging character because Grace is a very real and very human character because she was a real person, and so it's less like camp and kind of big theatrics and more just like how do I get inside her head and how do I give a complex performance.
In addition to Sophia, Jeremy Zalora also was a large part of the performance, playing the role of Arthur Reeder.
I think my favorite part of the play is probably after the show, going out and seeing all of your friends after the show, seeing their excitement on their faces, and then going out into the hallway and seeing your family and their reactions to the show.
The cast of the play not only built relationships as their characters, they also built new relationships behind the scenes within the cast.
I think for me this year, it's really the people. Like, the cast is so important. It's important, one, to have people who fit really well in their roles, but two, to also have people who you trust and people who you're close with. And if you weren't at the beginning, you probably will be by the end. Like, it's the people that make the show for sure.
From the actors, directors, and even the audience coming to see the play, Radium Girls has been a huge success, and I can't wait to see the Drama Club's up-and-coming performances. From The Pulse, this has been Ella Golas reporting.
A huge congratulations to the Drama Club on their outstanding performances. We're all excited to see the spring musical Footloose this upcoming March. November is a great time for students to get involved in school activities. The cold weather is no hindrance. Isabella Lombardo brings us out to Memorial Field for the annual Turkey Bowl Powder Puff game.
On Tuesday, the 22nd, juniors and seniors gather on the football field. Girls grab their jerseys and boys grab their pom-poms, getting ready for the 8th annual Turkey Bowl.
Let's go, seniors!
The annual Turkey Bowl has gone on for years, pitting juniors and seniors girls against each other while the boys cheer them on the sidelines.
Yeah, this is just one of the only events I can come and support my girls, hang out with the boys, and we're just here having a good time cheering them on.
It's my last year going into high school, of course, so I'm going to do everything I possibly can, and I'm going to support the girls out here.
This year, the juniors defied the odds, upsetting the seniors with a runaway victory, winning 54-30.
Well, I'm a big competitive athlete. A lot of football runs in my family too. So I've just grown up playing the sport, so I wanted to see what it was really like since I've never really played it before. It felt really great. There was a big adrenaline rush, but overall it was a really good moment. Everyone came and huddled and congratulated me, so it just felt really good.
While the seniors unfortunately fell short this year, it didn't stop them from putting up a good fight until the very end.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's always a fun part of my year, and even though we lose, it's still a fun way to end senior year.
Congratulations to the juniors for beating the seniors in this year's Turkey Bowl. From the Pulse, this has been Bella Lombardo reporting.
Once again, congratulations to the juniors on their big win Tuesday night. Turkey Bowl isn't the only autumn activity that brings our community together. Connor Ruganis walks, not runs, with a Manchester physical education teacher that carries the weight of a beloved town tradition on his shoulders and close to his heart.
Today we got the chance to interview Mr. Redmond, an MHS PE teacher as well as the assistant director for the Manchester Road Race. So, kind of take us through what your role is.
I'm the assistant race director under Jim Belcom. Now, Jim Belcom's been the race director for 45 years, so he knows this inside and out.
Yep. Tell us kind of like the key points to making the road race all come together. Is there a committee? So what are the key?
Executive committee, and Chris Carta is the president of the committee. Now, they are the guiding force, but they will be the first ones to tell you the 600 volunteers are what make it work.
So for you, more of a personal question for you, what does Thanksgiving look like for you?
Yeah, I show up at 4 a.m. Make sure the police shut the street off starting around 4:30, 5 o'clock, and we'll move our way down. The town has been fantastic. Rob Topliff and the town highway and public works, they do such a good job.
So one last question. What is the most memorable moment that you had working the road race?
Honestly, for me, one of the great advantages, and I get to catch up with them. I may not have seen them for a whole year or years. So it's like a reunion. So for me, that's the highlight of it.
We thank Mr. Redmond for his time today, as well as his contributions to the Manchester Road Race. From the Pulse, this has been Connor Gannis reporting.
The line, "This is Thanksgiving in Manchester," means a lot to everyone. But Liliana Hernandez shows us that the Manchester Road Race tradition isn't just for grown-ups anymore.
Hey Manchester, it's Liliana Hernandez, and today I'm at the Little Manchester Road Race interviewing some runners. What race did you run in?
I ran in the 2 laps.
1 lap and mile?
1 lap.
1 lap? What about you?
There's our leader, running with the turkey.
5 for that.
Half mile. What about you?
Half mile.
1 lap, 2 laps?
2.
2 laps? What about you?
Quarter mile.
Mile.
Half mile. The first mile. Straight line. Quarter.
Quarter. And were you guys warm or cold? Cold.
Cold and warm.
It was hot. Were you guys cold or warm?
We both got tired. Warm. Hot. Very hot.
Warm. Very hot?
Warm. Cold?
You were cold?
Yes. I was like an ice cold. I was warm.
Did you like running together?
Yeah.
No.
You didn't?
No. First quarter mile.
Why not?
I don't want to run with him.
Who's faster?
Me.
Yeah.
I was fast. I was faster too.
Me.
No, me. I'm so fast.
You're so fast?
Then show me your run.
Uh-oh. You might have a little... Oh, she's going! How do you think you did in the race today?
Good.
Good.
I think I did good.
I think I did pretty good. Even though it's cold, nothing stops these little runners from enjoying the holiday season. From the Pulse, this has been Liliana Hernandez reporting.
It's great seeing even our youngest members of town getting an early start in running and local traditions. The Manchester Road Race isn't just a fun holiday tradition, it benefits our community year-round. Jack Stokes visits a lesser-known road race event that gives local programs an opportunity to thrive.
On the annual Road Race Saturday, there are many events to get people in the mood for Thanksgiving traditions. Registration for the Little Road Race is held in the MHS cafeteria, along with a sports expo where sponsors set up booths to help advertise their programs and businesses.
There's all sorts of different groups that are right here today and that will be there Thanksgiving morning. We have our sponsors, which are local businesses and big businesses like Pratt & Whitney. We have all the runners that come out. We have the town that supports us.
Not only does this Saturday give kids a chance to participate in a race of their own, it also allows volunteers to keep up old traditions.
I've been volunteering, it's my 30th year. And so it started off with just my girlfriend and I volunteering, because she volunteered, and we got married, and I continued volunteering, almost doing the same stuff I did back then.
While the Sports Expo involves registration for the road race, we cannot forget about the people who came to set up booths about their program or business.
I'm representing the Manchester Ski Club, which was started in Manchester in 1942. In the 1960s, as the ski industry in Vermont began to expand, we bought a lodge.
Whether it's parachuters jumping from the sky or children running around the track, the annual Race Saturday is a foremost event that combines numerous fun activities to make an enjoyable day.
Road Race Saturday is an important precursor to the annual Thanksgiving Day Road Race here in Manchester. We want to thank everyone in the town that make events like these possible. From the Pulse, this has been Jack Stokes Report.
For more information about the Manchester Road Race and all of its programming and charitable giving, please visit manchesterroadrace.com. We look forward to seeing you cross the finish line on Main Street next Thanksgiving.
Well, Manchester, those are all the stories we have for you this week. Make sure to follow our Instagram, MHS_television, check out our website, mhstelevision.com, and email Mr. Larson at b11elars@mpspride.org with any story ideas. I'm Madeline Spina.
And I'm Sean Hickey. This has been
The Pulse.